Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. To an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you fire away now.
Yes, I understand that every life must end. As we sit alone, I know someday we must go on. Oh, I'm a lucky man to count on both hands the ones I love. Some folks just have one, yeah, others they got none. Stay with me, oh, let's just breathe. Practiced all my sins, never gonna let me win. Under everything, just another human being. Yeah, I don't wanna hurt. There's so much in this world to make me bleed. Stay with me, all I see. Did I say that I need you? Did I say that I want you? one knows this more than me. As I come clean, I wonder every day as I look upon your face. Everything you gave and nothing you would take on. Nothing you would take. Everything you gave. Did I say that I need you? Oh, did I say that I want you? Oh, if I did, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. I come cleaner. Nothing you would take, everything you gave. Oh, hold me till I die, meet you on the other side.
It's all because of you. And if I make it through, it's all because of you. And now and then, if we
So, any phrase that reminds you of that he might have said? And, you know, we talked a lot over the past couple of days, a bunch of us, about, you know, how he changed, you know, our lives during formidable times. And for me, that was a big thing, in that when I was single, you know, they were the family that kind of took care of me and my kids. You know, that's where we were able to feel stability and have fun, and not feel the weight of what was going on, you know, in terms of our personal lives. To enjoy each other's company was really a wonderful thing, and we got to do that with a lot of you guys. You know, I said kind of him as you know, we have a group of friends that are pretty close. You know, okay, we've got a couple different groups that kind of all met together around him. But a lot of us have formed very, very, very close relationships and friendships, you know, beyond that. Steve's a good example. I wouldn't know him if it weren't for Mark, and I consider him one of my best friends. So, you know, we have him to thank for getting a group of people, like-minded people, or what I would say are just, he had a good sense of what a good person was. And I think that he recognized those people that would fit well together, and brought those people together. You know, I can't remember a time where we didn't have fun and enjoy each other's company at an event he put together. And he came up with any number of ways to get us all together. You know, we've had a couple conversations about that, between the boat trips and trips down to his parents' place at Deep Creek, to when they got their own place, and parties on the Eastern Shore. Whatever he could come up with to get everybody together, that was the best thing he could think of.
He always had an open door.
Exactly. And he invited all of us with open arms. And I can't think of a time where we didn't get together where we didn't have a great time. Yes, there were, you know, when you have that many people drunk, shit happened. But it was always fun. At the end of the weekend,
There was a one time with a brake job and a Jaguar, I think.
it was always.
I didn't think that was that bad.
You weren't doing the work.
No, it was very enjoyable watching it.
Until the next spring.
On the whole, can any of us say those weren't great times? No, of course not. They were awesome, and I think that should be the legacy, is thinking about what he meant in terms of bringing us all together. Would be, for me, his greatest legacy. So, I thank him for the best friendships I have. You know, we wouldn't be as close as we were without all that time together.
You know, it's amazing the way you were talking about your family, and the way Mark sucked you in.
Yeah.
Man, my parents split up when I was in high school. I almost lived with the Wheatleys, Charles and Elaine. I spent more time with them than my own parents.
We talked a lot about where he might have ended up learning his hospitality and his support for fellow people, and I think his parents were a big reason.
Absolutely.
They were wonderful people.
Absolutely.
In 1989, Mark moved Diane, my wife, out of her boyfriend's house to her condo, man. You remember that Wells Fargo trailer he always hauled with the Bronco?
Wells Fargo, yeah.
And yeah, Wells Fargo. So it's like, man, there's a whole lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
If I could, I wrote some things down on the plane, and hopefully I can get through this without breaking down, but if I could, I think Bing was probably the only person on earth that could make hey maggot, a term,
Somebody put that down.
a term of endearment. The first time
That's
I spent
familiar.
significant time with him was on spring break in '86, and
Oh my God.
I was the youngest of the group, and all he could do was make sure I was having a good time and get me into the bars with the rest of the crew. But he was happy and cheerful and kind, and that's what I remembered most that time.
I remember stories about
I-
that trip.
I knew him to say in but in, or 1-5, but never shotgun. He always offered to drive, always genuine, generous, and selfless. He shared his love for some of the loudest and fastest toys, dirt bikes, jet skis, boats, cars, with names that included Silver Anniversary, Super High Output, Boss Hoss, Raptor, and Nova. And how much trouble could we possibly get in an 18-foot Prindle? He introduced me to the concept of the Super Fund, 4th of July's on the Chesapeake. He was able to stomach yet another rendition of Achy Breaky Heart and sent people running for cover with automatic gunfire blasting over the PA and sage advice of suck it up, bump, they're only jellyfish. He never outright disagreed, but always prefaced everything with, well, I don't know about that. He always had the music dialed to 11, and the Sarah and Vega D3s, whether it's Van Halen, ZZ Top, or Sammy Hagar's I Can't Drive 55. One night we ended up TPing the massive steel sculptures behind the Cedar Crest dorm in the middle of the night. People still don't know who did that. And literally shooting the moon with the Glock 9, how could we ever miss? As TC pointed out, in many ways, so many of us owe Bing for fostering and nurturing many of the lasting relationships that many of us have and share to this day. I am not ready to say goodbye, but I love you all. Thank you.
That was great. Here. Wow.
That's it.
And it started out because
Instant.
no, but it started out because he would be like, me and Fred and him would be emailing, and he'd be like, I found a deal on blah, 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 and I got to go pick it up today. And basically, he would have like search bots or something, right? And I said,
Before search bots existed.
yeah, before he had the big.
Well, he was the
supercomputer.
search bot.
But I said,
the search bot.
he's like an alligator, like he keeps his eyes like this and he's waiting for some prey, and then he like, so we called him the gator for alligator. But then one time we were at Greenstone's shore house when he was married to Laura. They had that shore house. And
Was that
we're all
before
having
she
a
tried
good
to run him
time.
over in the Steamtown party?
We're all having a good time, and I go to the bathroom, and there's someone's in the bathroom, so I'm waiting out, and all the wives are in the master bedroom, and they're having a meeting.
Oh no.
I don't know if I should name names or whatever, but
No, we know who they were.
one of them was kind of leading the charge, but they came to the
Did you forget
conclusion. They came to the conclusion that Bing is the ringleader, and the rest of us follow whatever he says. And it was funny because I was waiting for 45 seconds or whatever, but it was really funny to listen to this conversation.
hear the
We're all
tear
getting-
that- tear that-
How was he not a captain of industry?
yeah, he does this, he does that, whatever. So we ended up, I mean, that is kind of true, right? Because Bing would be sitting there,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, that'd be funny if someone put a firecracker under Laura's chair and then
somebody
somebody could enter it. And then 5 minutes later, there's a firecracker under Laura's chair, right? We've got like the henchman. We don't
So he
know
was
who.
like the
So then-
charismatic leader.
So then Gator became the instigator. So
Yeah.
that's how
He was an instigator.
Gator became Gator.
So Troy remembers him making him call him Master of the Universe. So Troy had to call him for years. Troy had to call Bing. When he addressed him, he said, "You have to refer to me as Master of the Universe when you address me." So for years,
Troy would
for
do it.
years, Troy had to do that as a little kid. And Troy's like, "I loved it." You know? So he remembered that, and he said, and his iconic laugh. is what my son said.
Yeah.
All right.
And also what your kids said. They both sent me notes saying the same.
Oh,
So I don't have any great
who said
big
you always
quotes.
get
I
it on
have
the
I have a
last
couple
run?
of them. But when I see shit go on, you know, what I remember is Ben would see it and then he would quote from a movie, usually Smokey and the Bandit, some line that somehow was appropriate for what we were seeing.
Well, it wasn't appropriate, that was the meaning of life.
It was the meaning of life to him, and it was meaning. It would nail it.
The
every
other,
time.
what was the other movie he
Hey,
quoted
we
from?
ain't never not made it yet.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the
Of
one.
course, no, I'm thinking
But we were pushing it.
Ned Beatty film.
Oh, no, yeah.
Deliverance.
Yeah.
Bing
Yeah.
was
Oh, yeah.
he
Took
was
the
a
wrong
well.
turn.
He was a bottomless well of quotes from
We have-
some movies.
we have
But
shirts
Deliverance
with that,
was
right?
one of
This
them.
river don't go to Aintree.
So hold on. I made those T-shirts.
We
Yeah.
have.
I know, and I realized I had one that I wrote on the back of it. Boy, you
You
done
ain't-
took a wrong turn. And one day, I was in the gym with a bunch of black ladies, and I'm wearing that shirt. And I am getting such a fucking hairy eyeball.
Wow.
And it dawned on me, and I was like, I couldn't even bring myself to be like, no, it's called Deliverance. It's
Right,
called,
you just have to leave.
it refers to me. Right.
You just have to leave.
No, and I have not worn that shirt. I just keep it though.
It's a quote out.
Actually, I think I've got 4 of them because.
Is that the one with the maggot riding the chopper? Or was that a different
No, you
one?
mean the turds riding the
Yeah, they look like
No, it's the one that has a V-Rod. It was when the V-Rod had just come out. And I found a graphic designer that I got to work for super cheap, my sister. And so that was, I basically broke it with that. I was like, she's like, I'm never doing another job for you. And I had her take a picture from a magazine and turn it into line art. Took her fucking.
It was great. The motor on the
Yeah. It's the motor on the front. It has that saying on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one at Aintree, this river don't run to Aintree. I think that's what's on the back of the turd.
The turd riding.
I don't have the turd shirt, but I do have the one with all the gauges and the names of all the
Oh, that's Bing's. He did that. I didn't make
Triumph,
that. Yeah.
GTO.
Yeah, Speedweek.
I like the one with the Iron Cross and the orange flames. That was a great one.
That was the first one that I made.
The movie
Yeah.
lines.
I did have my
his
sister do
quote
that one too,
to
but I
me
said,
was that I
don't spend more
remember
than 2 minutes on it.
was TV is a party sucker.
That's
Is it on
That's already on there.
That's the first one on the damn
Party
list.
sucker,
man.
party giver.
And that's a fact.
True to this day, and
I think we should put down the.
How about I had
We
the
ain't never not made it yet.
yeah I had the,
That was a classic.
hey
But
man,
that's a movie quote.
if
It
you
is,
all
but it was his
Yeah,
favorite.
but he's.
You all went to dinner with him. My last quote is, you heard him say this if you went to it, man. How do you like your steak? He did not say how he liked it. He spelled it out. R-A-R-E.
Ah,
You all heard that before.
Nah, well, I learned with you the other week. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh style steak.
Oh, that one.
Yep, I would go order.
Oh, that was. Where's Jammer, man?
Right in front of you.
Have another drink, Steve. Pittsburgh style is very heavily seared on the outside, but rare on the inside.
Black
Like
Bull.
Just
charred.
did one now.
Sounds
Ruth's
good.
Chris. By mistake.
Well, you've
Yeah.
been steak before, and it turns out it's a known thing. I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, weave, man. I was
Black Bull,
squiggling my seat
It's essentially
like trying to alter the Ruth's Chris normal ribeye, man.
And you liked it.
I'm like, if you cats liked it, I'm sure it's good.
Look.
About 2 inches thick.
Was it
It's
was it
easy
a
to
really,
make
really good
Pittsburgh.
steak? Fuck yes. It was totally really, really good steak. Was it the
Yeah, they
best
do have
steak?
them
Well,
grilled.
if you expect the best,
But I just got 2 over
maybe you're a
over
purist,
Christmas.
but maybe you're going to be
And
disappointed.
I like
I'm that way.
that. So I was trying to. I didn't bring the car. Yeah, buddy.
I can only find 2, but there
2010.
was probably 9 speed weeks at least. So
That's awesome.
Brand new.
That other one, I lost my shirt, the white one, with all the seats in it. I had a black one.
one day,
1 years old.
one day, we're having lunch, I think, at the house.
Who can tell?
And
Could have been dinner.
The Dongers.
I'm pretty sure it was lunch. He was standing there, and Bing says, you know, who does the song Heidi, Heidi, Heidi? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it took me 2 weeks to figure out what the fuck he was talking about. And
It stuck in your brain, though, didn't it?
It did stick in my brain, and it was this song.
That was Cab Calloway or something.
Cab Calloway.
Only because it was in the Blues
Don
Brothers.
Goldman.
Yeah, exactly. Only under special occasions.
Down the road. CCR, right?
Where's the second half of the story?
The Capitol Center. That's long gone. It looked like a Pringle chip.
Good stuff.
It was really.
Wait, don't tell Satan. I hear his song on Pringles.
Like, Mark and I frickin' saw ZZ Top
I
there,
do,
man. It was.
I do right now do tasks distributed.
At the Capitol Center. You gotta be old to know what I'm talking about when I call it the Capitol
I
Center.
think that's cool. I get to
I remember back in the 80s.
Pizza wrap.
Never said a bad word about anybody.
We'll miss you, Bing.
Cheers.
This stuff is no better.
Not as bad as It's not as bad as I remember.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah.